of course, their
Shiesties?
trousers
I
have
never
to
heard of that
divorce their
saying.
waist and remarry their legs. Okay, sagging is literally the zestiest type
And
of fashion.
remarry their legs. Okay, sorry. I actually was watching. I watched like almost a minute long of this, and I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta watch this. So, okay, JT here. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about another school topic again. The same morning. This time is annoying school groups by June Scully. By Jun. Is it Jun Scully or June Scully? Did I say June Scully? Did I say that right? I feel like this is another good video to watch since we're already talking about school stuff. I was like, might as well react to more, I suppose. Yeah.
From all the stupid rules and regulations, boring classwork, and teachers screaming their lungs out, we can all agree that school is hell on earth headquarters. If you're suffering this far alone, that compounds to more suffering. But if you have a pack of people around, it makes the pain of going to school a lot more bearable. I guess it's better to know that you're not suffering alone. And even if school isn't that bad for you, what are you doing being by yourself at school? There's a popular saying, one tree alone doesn't make a forest. A collection of trees does. So it's absolutely essential to have a group of people around you at school. Don't be the loner like how I was back in school. Every school has different types of friend groups.
No, you're not a little bit. Yeah, bro.
Some of them are cool. Some of them are okay, and some of them are annoying. And today we're going to be focusing on the annoying ones, like the ratchet girls. The worst thing about the ratchet girls,
did I just mention that in the last video? Actually,
they can be in class not paying attention and eating hot Cheetos loudly like they.
It's always those females with the Cheetos. What is with them in Cheetos? Why is it always them with the Cheetos, bro? And they be having them long ass nails, and they just be hooting and hollering over nonsense. I swear to God.
Focus on doing work in class and the teachers writing on the board. The way they eat the hot Cheetos is annoying within itself, but the thing that grinds my gears is when they get called out by the teacher, they have the audacity to gaslight the teacher complaining.
Oh my God, some of them actually looks like that, dude. Whoever made this version of Patrick, bro, they cooked on that. That's exactly how I envisioned him in my head. That is so accurate.
Why the teachers always put their finger at them, knowing damn well they are responsible.
Janae, stop eating at my lesson.
I didn't do nothing, sir. I didn't do nothing. Where's the food? Are you dumb? Shut up and just continue with your lesson, man.
Every single time ratchet girls utter abominations like this, the class always tends to laugh, but I just see it as corny and fatherless behavior.
Right, it's just
they're the loudest and the
lame.
most obnoxious students in class. Like it's 8 a.m. on a Monday morning. I already don't want to be.
Bro, it's the face is the perfect response to that. Dude, that's so real.
I don't want to be hearing things like slay girls, period, or shut up. Here's a piece of advice. Don't be telling people to shut up when you're the loudest one in the room. How about you listen to yourself and shut up?
City boy.
Imagine if I actually said that to a ratchet girl. They would attempt to roast me with low blows, rude comments, and borderline threats. Okay, they're allergic to reasoning. They always talk like they own everything, and they talk like they're the hottest girls in the whole school. The only thing hot about y'all is that hot stanky breath you acquired from the hot Cheetos you consumed. Okay, relax yourselves. The city girl mindset equals rude, annoying, egotistical, and bad behavior. They gave me so much fatigue during
Dude,
school,
whoever made that
guys.
Squidward one, that's so accurate too.
And funny. I also love the girls that acted all hood and ghetto as well. They are synonymous with the ratchet girls, let's be honest. Most of the girls that act all ghetto all grew up in middle class households with their dads owning G-Wagons and jacuzzis in their back garden. The most pristine suburb you've ever seen. I wouldn't be surprised if they all have blood ties with the royal family, in which they're all speaking premium English English. Okay, stop acting like you're from Atlanta or Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You're not from the trenches, please. This type of behavior leads to my next annoying school groups, the wannabe hood dudes. You know exactly who I'm
Oh
talking
my
about. The ones
gosh.
who grew up in the
Oh
safest
my
suburbs
gosh.
imaginable,
Right.
but somehow
Oh
act
my
like they're
gosh.
straight out of a UK drill music video.
Yeah, I encountered them so many times. It's so cringe, bro. Right. Oh my gosh.
They are the smallest
The ones that
twigs
wanna
who
act
make the
hood is
most noise.
crazy,
They're always the
man.
ones making threats to the students, yet they don't do anything to back
Like,
up
bro,
their
you're in the
threats.
middle
They're
school,
all
bro.
talking
Just
like,
do your
"Watch
lessons,
outside when I
bro. What
catch
you talking
I'm
about?
going to do this
You
to you
don't
and
you
do
don't
that to
run
you,
nothing,
blah,
bro.
blah, blah." They say all of
Running
this
papers to the
nonsense while
teacher,
not
bro.
reaching
Like,
my
what are you
top collar.
talking about?
They're the personification of all bark and no bite. They always got that fake meme mug on, walking in slow motion in the class like it's their territory. But as soon as the teacher says, "Can you take your hood off?" they're all like, "Yes, miss." The switch up is instant. It's always 5 dudes deep, all wearing black hoodies and balaclavas, or shiesties as y'all Americans would say it. And of course, their
Shiesties?
trousers
I
have
never
to
heard of
divorce
that
their
saying.
waist and remarry their legs. Okay, sagging is literally the zestiest type
And
of fashion.
remarry their legs.
And remarry their legs. Okay? Sagging is literally the zestiest type of fashion a dude could ever embark on. But
I don't know. I just see sagging as just gay. Does anyone else not think that too? Like, bro, you're just showing your ass, bro. Like, why is y'all sagging? Pick your pants up. I don't understand it. It's annoying, number one. And number two, it just feels gay. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I'm so thug. I'm so thugged. I'm letting my ass hang out. Like, yeah, very thuggy.
more about that in my worst back to school outfits video. They all play loud as drill music on the
It's
bars,
so
acts like
dumb.
they crash
I
blocks.
don't understand
and
it.
They're on the ops. Listen, the only ops you have is your recent Call of Duty Black Ops 7 pre-order. Speaking of Black Ops
Right, they
7,
do be talking
y'all
about they
think
have
it's going
ops
to
and
be
shit,
worth it?
nigga. You're
Tell me.
like
But I
12.
digress. Why actually so hard in the school library? No one's beefing over English textbooks. I promise. Just be yourself. You don't need to pretend that you're living some street life when your biggest struggle is your Wi-Fi cutting during your Fortnite gaming sessions. And the worst part is how they speak. They speak in the most goofiest accents.
Bro,
of
I
all
never
time.
act this
Half
way
of
in
the
my
time, you don't
life,
even know
bro.
what they're trying to
Like,
say.
acting
Y'all need to
this
chill out.
quote-unquote
You're not NBA
hood.
Youngboy, okay?
I don't-
They probably listen to Young
What's wrong
Thug's
with these
music because
niggas?
they genuinely believe they are young thugs. Well, I'll tell you what they are. They're a bunch of young clowns.
Yeah,
The thugs.
young clowns,
Same with
yeah.
the Edgars. They are fixated on acting tough, walking like they're damn near constipated, raising up Latin girls and running the entire school. They're fixated on everything except for their haircuts. They always swear that faded mullet is fresh.
Freaking
Can't
Vector
lie,
from
it's really not.
Despicable
And they're always
Me.
like, "Hey, cuh, don't touch the hair." My guy, ain't nobody wants to touch
Ain't
that
nobody
hair.
wanna touch
And
the
they
hair,
keep
bro.
repeating "cuh" after every sentence. They be like, "We outside, cuh. Stop playing me, cuh. Where the baddies at, cuh?" You feel what I'm saying, cuh? Don't forget the excessive N-word. I can bet that your average Edgar has said the N-word more than me, and I'm the black dude, believe it or not. If I had $1 for how many times Edgar has said the N-word, then in the words of the founder of the American law firm Morgan & Morgan, John Morgan, I wouldn't be a millionaire.
And according to Forbes, I'm a billionaire.
Okay, no one's trying to see y'all feeling your haircuts in the mirrors in the school bathroom. Speaking of the school bathroom, one of the most annoying groups in the school bathrooms are the puffers. You know the dudes who are blowing
Yep.
vapor in the bathroom's atmosphere?
Well, hey, not puffers, bro, but there's somebody actually. I remember it was like the end of the school day. I remember this. I think I mentioned this on another video, but it was about a whole nother topic. But you know, it's like somebody was in the someone was in a restroom. Apparently, you know, the fire alarms went off, right? So everyone evacuated. Luckily, the school was already closed, but obviously people stays after school, right? For like something specific. Me, I was just hanging out with the other teachers, right? And like stuff like that. And I was with my one friend. His name was Jesse. Shout out to Jesse, bro, because he's the GOAT. During the time when I got when I got hit by a car while I was riding my bike to school, right? He has been doing. He is a GOAT, bro. He legit helped me get home all the time. Like, he legit drive me home at the end of the day. Like, he's freaking cool, man. I wish I could freaking gift him something, man. I hope he's doing fine today. But right, he would actually spend his time to like just drive me home and stuff like that at the end of the day. So I went to go look for him. I found him, and we started chatting with one teacher. I forget her name though. So much time has passed. but out of nowhere the alarms went off. So it's like everyone had to evacuate, and apparently some asshat freaking had a cigarette in one of the restrooms and threw it in the fucking trash bin. I would never understand it.
You walk in just trying to wash your hands, and
Like,
then you get
why?
greeted with an instant fog machine. Looks like
I don't know how it is over there on the female restrooms, but I hope you guys don't have to deal with this type of bullshit what we do on like in the male's restroom. Cause oh my god, piss everywhere. I still can't get over that. It's always the ones that skip in classes, have nothing else better to do but just do random shit. They'll throw the whole roll of toilet paper in the freaking toilet or something, or they'll end up actually creating puddles of piss on the floor, bro.
a damn raven there. You can't even see the sink.
I'm not even joking, man.
Just clouds of blue raz ice and
Oh.
watermelon freeze hitting you in the face like tear gas. These people act like puffing is their full-time job. They'll be like, I can't go a whole class without hitting my elf bar. Okay, nicotine warrior. Can't you just go 5 minutes?
Nicotine warrior.
5 minutes without hitting the nick. It's not every day. They hit these bad boys everywhere. The school bathroom, like we just illustrated earlier.
Yep.
The hallways, the cafeteria. Even during class, they will hit the nick. And they really think they're slick with it in class. Like you really think the teacher doesn't notice you exhaling into your hoodie every 3 minutes. Clearly, the nicotine has decreased their IQ levels. Maybe that's why they're failing their exams all the time. They love to talk about how it's not that bad too. They attempt to make it seem safe and harmless. It's just vapor, bro.
It's literally, while it's actively damaging their body, talking about it's nothing, bro.
Okay. Then why do you look like you're about to pass out every time you use it? Half of the people that talk don't even know what's in it. They just saw a TikTok once and decided, yeah, that's my entire personality now. They always swear they're not addicted and they can quit anytime. But when their vape finishes, they're constantly asking you, dude, you got a pen on you? My pen just ran out. I need to hit the nick and the nick, the nick.
I was asked that before, actually. What the fuck? I think in high school, right? I think somebody walked up and asked, do you have a pen? And I was like, no, I didn't have a pen. I really hope he was talking about an actual pen. Because if he was talking about a vape, you know what? I think he was talking about vape because he was so, like, secretive about it. He was so, like, whispery about it. Oh my gosh. Is that what they meant? That is crazy.
Silence. Bank balance.
Why would they think I would have one? What the fuck?
It is the most annoying thing, brother. Does it look like I suck
Just
on
because I'm the only black kid in the hallway does not mean that I would have some sort of drug on me.
USB sticks?
What the
Please,
fuck?
If you need to hit your little USB stick every 5 minutes to survive, maybe it's time to rethink your life choices. Go drink some water and let your lungs rest. The world wouldn't collapse if you don't inhale mango clouds for one period. The screw group that desperately must also rethink their life choices are the class clowns. The class clowns aren't funny anymore these days. They're turning to what they refer to as clowns. In most cases, they're always begging it by overusing the same jokes you have heard a million times. Okay, nobody laughed. They swear they're carrying
I felt the embarrassment from here. You can see how the others, you see how that one kid behind him was just looking at him like, bro, what the hell are you doing?
same jokes you have heard a
Look at him right there under the word make. Look at him right there.
million times. Okay,
He's like, what the fuck is he doing?
nobody laughed. They swear they're carrying the class with their jokes, but really they're carrying everyone's blood pressure. We need a petition for the class clown to
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Everybody will sign that, trust me. The worst part is that they would deliberately make a fool of themselves in an attempt to make everyone laugh. They would fall down the chair on purpose, trip on their shoelaces on purpose, throw paper planes on the teacher and act like they didn't do anything when the teacher catches them, and spend the rest of the day saying, yo, remember when I threw stink bombs inside the whole classroom? That was funny, I lie. No, it wasn't. It was corny and unfunny. The most annoying part about them is their own laugh. That loud, annoying, uncontrollable cackle at their own jokes makes me wanna do my homework and actually listen at the school assembly. How are you laughing harder than everyone else, my guy? You wrote the script, but you can't fully hate them. Because when the class is dead silent and the vibe is tragic, that one stupid joke does make everyone laugh. Just once,
sometimes.
before they immediately ruin it again. Anyways, write down in the comment section any other annoying school groups I've missed and join the Patreon or channel membership. Being a supporter grants you perks like having direct contact with me. Sweet. Supporter credits at the end of the videos and behind the scenes content. And I talk about the most annoying types of kids in school. So go watch that right here on screen right now. Cheers.
What a fire video. That was actually a pretty good video. I enjoyed watching that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like button, subscribe. If you did, be sure to subscribe to June Scully. Monsters Inc. No. Okay. Be sure to subscribe to this content for more. Like, I'm gonna subscribe to them actually because I really liked this video. And I'll see you guys. Is there anything else I want to add to this video? I can't think, honestly. School groups. I can't think of any. He has a part 2 over here. You know what? Should we react to this too? 2-in-1 video? You know what? 2-in-1 video. Why not?
School groups.
2-in-1 video. Why not? Because I can't think of another one. So we'll do it. 2-in-1.
School groups are a collection of students within a school who are organized.
Bro. You've already said this already in the last video. We aren't stupid. We know what school groups are. So just get straight to the point with more annoying school groups.
Okay, cool.
Jeez. Right.
I made a video about the most annoying school groups and you lot ate that video up. I can't even lie. And it came to my attention that I missed out on other school groups. So in this video, we're gonna go over more types of annoying school groups. Okay, some of these ones need to be banned from school, like I said already. Like, someone should get the principal to exclude these types of school groups from school. First, we have to talk about the gossipers. Like, oh my
Gossipers, right.
99.999% of your conversations revolve around other people. Do these people have nothing else to do? It's like their entire existence revolves around knowing everyone else's business and then twisting it into some over-dramatic, half-fake story with other students. You can't even sneeze in the hallway without someone whispering.
Did you hear what happened? Did you see what happened to X at lunchtime?
No, I don't know what happened, but you happen to be irritating me right now with the information I didn't ask for. Spare me with the gossip. Am I the only person who never cared about school drama or politics? It's not like me knowing what James does in the toilet is going to help me pass my test or reach my grades or something. Okay,
before the news, after the news, right? Everything's still the same, man.
Drama that serves no inherent purpose other than to waste my time. Then here's my advice. Just save your breath, okay? Don't even bother. As soon as there's some minor drama with certain students at school, these people are the first to spread it throughout the whole school like it's a virus, okay? We already had a global outbreak less than half a decade ago. We don't need another one. They are addicted to starting unnecessary drama. They love to open their mouths, spreading secrets, misinformation, and false narratives about other students in an attempt to instigate beefs, ruin reputations, or even worse, cause violence, all for the sake of entertainment and laughs. And when they get confronted by the students they are gossiping about, they all of a sudden act innocent, claiming this.
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You must have dreamt about it.
Oh yes, the sweet gaslighting as the cherry on top. They just love the attention of it all, don't they? Same with the arrogant athletes. They act all high and mighty like they own the whole school or something. They believe they are the top dogs around the block.
I don't think I encountered someone like that, but I would understand.
That's ever walked on Earth. The
like,
way
that shit's
struck
cringe.
down the hallway, you would think they were walking through a red carpet event instead of a public high school. They will look at you like you're invisible unless you're part of their little athletic circle. You could be the smartest person in the room, the most talented artist, or just someone existing peacefully, and they will still act like they're better than you.
Get out of my way, peasant.
Yeah. Alright, bro. Let me give you a dose of reality. You seem to be oblivious to the fact that you play for a high school football team. Okay, you don't play for Arsenal, Chelsea, or Manchester United.
Right.
By the way, Arsenal is the greatest football team in the world right now. You can't tell me nothing. You're not even training for any
I
professional
don't know much about
football
the
clubs.
football
You're just
stuff.
playing for a striker in the high school football team, G. And after those games, you're back to doing maths homework just like the rest of us. Okay, stop acting like the next football wonder kid. Even actual professional athletes don't act as cocky as them. Not to mention, in actual games, they always demand their teammates to pass the ball to them, as they believe they can carry the team all on their own. But once they have possession of the ball, they do anything but deliver. They lose the ball the first minute, kick the ball into the school windows rather than the net, and do skills that make you question, how is this clown still on the pitch? He needs to make his debut on the bench. They think they are the team's greatest goal scorer, but they are often the reason the team loses. So much for being the greatest. If you're gonna act all cocky and egotistical, at least back it up with some feats. Well,
Right.
I see what they're backing up. Them walking barefoot to their tents on the street, only talking about when they used to play for the high school football team. How about the brain rot bandits? These are the individuals
rot
at school
bandits,
who
oh
choose
God.
to speak in Gubrish vernacular rather than actual English. They are on a mission to add brain rot slang quoted from TikTok to their personal dictionaries. There is a recent one that is spreading like an atomic bomb, and it's the 6-7 meme. I didn't even know about this brain rot meme slang
hate it.
until literally recently when I was doing research for this video. Okay, look at what I subject myself to make these videos for you lot. That deserves Okay, how did a pair of numbers turn into brain rot slop? It's literally
I
just
don't
numbers.
know.
And for the record, you better not be saying 6-7 in the comment section, because if you do, I'm going to get mad. Anyways, from my research, which was a simple Google search, this
Such a good. Yeah, I will also be mad too if you guys spam 6-7 in the comments. Are you gonna do it? more boost for me? No.
6-7 meme came from this dude, Oppenheimer himself. How does baby bro
It's
uttering
totally gonna make you mad.
get so mainstream deep into the depths of the internet? I've heard kids in middle school or in year 7 saying this foolishness. Okay, you're telling me that these kids are our future presidents, prime ministers, chiefs, and lawyers? What has the world come to, bro? I feel bad for the teachers, especially the maths teachers. The moment they ask the class to turn to page 67 on their maths textbooks, they will be immediately forced to hear a pack of hyenas barking.
No, bro, it's not, bro.
Bank balance.
Scallywag.
The kid who started this probably doesn't realize the generational ruin he has unintentionally caused. Yet another phrase now stocked in the shelf of brain rot. I went a bit of a tangent there.
What's Phantom?
How many
I
times
don't know
am I
what's
going to
going on.
talk about how annoying it is when kids speak in brain rot slang? So many videos. But despite all of this, I have a glimmer of hope that Gen Alpha really grows out of this nonsense. Next, we got the super seniors, also known as the sixth form unks in the UK. Now, I don't have a problem with people going to school later in life, but when you're trying to be condescending to the students just because you're older, then that's where it becomes a problem. Okay, they have this
wow.
weird mix of superiority and bitterness as they are stuck in the same institution since I was born probably. It's no one's fault you are in your late 20s and still a senior. So I beg you, drink water and relax. 1 minute they're saying, I don't even care about this place anymore. And the next they're arguing with a teacher about a tardy slip. Bro, if you've been here this long, maybe it's time to just graduate or ascend. Don't be giving rules to the students just because you're older. Because at the end of the day, you're not at the teacher's desk. You're still here writing the date on your test book just like the rest of us. Damn. Yet they always go out their way to give unsolicited advice. Look, if you have something of value to provide, fine. I'll be willing to listen. But if it's some yap, then allow it. And focus on your own school journey, uncle. And I heard the super seniors in the United States of America prey on freshmen. Oh my, what the cupcake is this? It's about time
I'm about to
these
say,
people
bro,
graduated.
hell no.
To the slammer. Last but not least is the teacher's pet. Dog, I don't even know how many times I've talked about the teacher's pet on this channel. They always get a mention when I talk about anything negative about school. And you see the irony
Or they just
where
be
they're
reminding
always
them,
trying
hey,
to
what
be
about
on the
our
teacher's
homework?
good side, but they end up being on everyone's bad side. Okay, giving the meat a good old rub is all they know. Snitching on the students is all they know. Ruining the vibes is all they know.
Hey, yo,
okay, literally nobody in
was
class class rates them at all. The teacher's pets are the only types of students that can turn a simple question a teacher asks into a full-blown essay. Okay, the teacher can ask, what's 1 + 1? And they will be like, I know, miss, I know. The numeral 1 represents a single unit, the most basic whole number. And don't get me started on when they remind the teacher to set the whole class homework. Even when I mention it, I feel my blood boiling. Anyways, write down in the comments any other annoying school groups I've missed. Keyword
just
annoying, not types of school groups, because I see
not
you
types,
and types of school groups talking about I forgot, even though they're not annoying. They're cool.
Right, the annoying ones,
annoying.
not
You know what I'm saying? And join the Patreon.
Hold on, we gotta jump into this one too.
We are back with another annoying school groups video.
I'm pretty sure this is the last one. You know what? All 3 in 1. You know what? 3 in 1. Let's do it.
We are back with another annoying school groups video. Everybody rejoice. I decided to make another annoying school groups video as it seems like you lot enjoyed the series a lot. So I thought, why not make a part 3? Yes, you can find me later. Anyways, let's just get into more annoying school groups. First, let's talk about the school fight instigators. School fight instigators in high school are some of the most exhausting and most irritating personalities in the entire
SpongeBob has like a meme for everything, man.
ecosystem. They are a group of students who cause violence for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And they are not the ones engaged in the violence. They are the ones orchestrating it. Okay, that's what they all love doing. Turning neutral students into enemies. They love whispering things like,
you know what he said about you, right?
Or exaggerating minor comments into full-blown insults just to see how people would react. They tend to hover around conflicts like spectators at a show, encouraging both sides with phrases like,
are you really going to let him talk to you like that?
Or,
he basically called
you. Amount of times I heard that.
I'm not gonna have it.
While making sure they personally never take the first punch. Okay, they are the drop shippers of school fights, middle meddling man of the event. But when the fight they cause actually does go down, they are always promoting a fight by shouting out to announce that there is a fight and everyone should come through to watch, therefore creating a school pay-per-view event. Because to them, the social currency comes from drama and spectacle rather than the consequences. They will spread rumors, misquote conversations, screenshot messages out of context, and then casually drop the information in front of the wrong person at the perfect moment to trigger confrontation between 2 students. And then when things actually escalate out of control and teachers have to step in, they act all shocked and amused, claiming that they were just joking around or just repeating what someone else has said. Or they act all dumb, acting like they don't know what just happened.
Right.
Even though they are the ones that deliberately escalated the situation.
Right.
These school fight instigator groups are so annoying, like it just gets on my nerve when they just create chaos for no reason whatsoever. Another common tendency school fight instigators have is that they love to film on their phones, okay? They are the school fight
They be shitty filming it too, by the way. They're like, the camera, the fucking face. The camera, dude, the amount of times I've seen so many fight videos, bro, they do not have a steady hand. They keep shaking so damn much.
And the commentators, if you want to add that as well. And your commentary on the
you
fight
don't know what
is
the
to
fuck is
get
going
the
on.
unfortunate victims to fight more and hit more and throw punches more. The people fighting are victims because
World
they were
Star
manipulated into fighting
type
against
shit.
each
They
other
was shouting
for the
that shit.
instigators' own entertainment.
World
What makes them especially
Star,
frustrating is that they rarely face the fallout. The people
Does that
they
still
manipulate
exist?
end up in trouble with the teachers, while the instigator quietly melts back in the crowd, already hunting for the next victims to instigate to cause another fight for their own entertainment. Next, meet the loud lunch table. The loud lunch table in high school is that one group that somehow turns an entire cafeteria into their personal group stage, acting as if the very basic concepts of indoor voices simply does not apply to them. They arrive in nose wave and they annoyingly shout greetings across half the room and start multiple conversations at maximum volume, even though everyone sitting within 20 feet can already hear every word. Instead of talking to the people right next to them, they yell across the table, interrupt each other constantly, and laugh explosively at jokes that barely qualify as jokes. They often repeat the same punchline 5 times just to keep the laughter going, and each and every single one of their laughs
hate
is
that
so
shit,
goofy
man.
and annoying. I would be inclined to throw full-on apples at their mouth just to shut them up. A huge part of their energy comes from them trying to compete with each other on who is the loudest or funniest, as they they believe that loud equals to funny, which they get horribly wrong. Someone is always banging on the table, or doing a school lunch table music performance, or reenacting stories with exaggerated shouting, or suddenly blurting something dramatic that makes the whole group erupt again. They also have a habit of treating the cafeteria like a public performance space, loudly narrating gossip, roasting their own friends, or reacting to everything as if it were the most shocking thing anyone has ever said. Even when the conversation itself is completely normal, the volume somehow remains stuck at a level that feels like they're addressing a stadium crowd. Another classic tendency is their total lack of awareness that other people exist around them. They never notice that nearby students are trying to eat in peace,
Right, bro.
or simply trying to have a normal conversation with their friends without competing with the wall of noise. Despite all of this, they all seem to be completely convinced that their behavior is completely normal fun rather than the reason their entire cafeteria sounds like a sports arena, leaving everyone else wondering how one table of people managed to generate that noise level of 100,000 high decibels or something. Now, I generally cannot stand the Pick Me Girl group at school because everything they do feels like a performance designed to get attention, especially from dudes. And it gets exhausting so quickly. They're always the ones loudly announcing how they're not like other girls, usually while putting other girls down in the same sentence, like saying they hate drama, right before stirring it up themselves. Like one time at school, I've seen one of them sit at our table and go on about how she only hangs out with the boys because the girls are too much, and then spend the entire lunch laughing extra loudly about everything the boys said, even though it wasn't even funny. Let me give another example. There was this one time in class where a girl answered a question correctly, and instead of just letting it be, one of the Pick Me girls had to jump in with,
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to sound like a nerd.
As if being smart was somehow embarrassing. They also have this habit of pretending they're low maintenance or effortlessly cool, like bragging that they don't even need to try, while clearly putting in effort to look or act a certain way. Another thing that really gets to me is how they will act completely different depending on who's around.
Right.
Because they can be completely dismissive or competitive, but the second boys are nearby, their personality shifts into this exaggerated version of chill, funny, and one of the guys, according to them.
It really be
it's
like
just
that.
so fake, bro. Like, I promise you, we see through the act. Stop
Bro,
trying
we
to
see
act
through
like
that
you're
shit,
one of the
bro. I
guys.
hate that
Stop
shit.
trying to put your fellow girls down just to appease to the dudes. Like, even the dudes find that literal cringe.
Like, I'm so glad Miss put me in a group with you because I just don't like working with girls. I don't know what it is. Like, girls scare me. Literally, they scare me. I don't like them. I don't know. They just think I'm out to get them. They think I want to take their man. No, I don't, babe. Not yet.
Oh my days. The constant need for validation from the mandem is just so annoying. Like,
Right.
I promise you, we're not picking you, bro. And that's how the overly miserable students. The overly miserable students in high school are the ones that seem to carry around a permanent cloud of negativity and exhaustion, acting as if every single aspect of school life is an unbearable burden and making sure everyone around them hears about it constantly. No matter what the situation is, it could be class, lunch, group work, even playing outside at lunch or doing a relatively easy assignment, they immediately default to complaining about how pointless, exhausting, or unfair everything supposedly is. They always sigh.
Hey, that was me all the time in my school days, but I don't be complaining to others. I just be keeping it all to myself.
Loudly, slumping on their chairs, or respond to even the most basic questions with sarcastic remarks about how nothing matters and how they're already tired of the day before you even properly started. And this is me sounding like a complete hypocrite because I know I complain about school a lot in my videos. But listen, negativity sells. I'm just forced to complain about school. In reality, the truth is I don't really hate school all the time. Like, there's certain things about school I genuinely enjoyed. But obviously you lot don't like me talking positively about school. There's always something I have to complain about at school where people actually relate to. I get hating school, but just taking it too far and hating it all the time and everything. Like, bro, at this point, just bunk school and just suspend yourself if you hate school this much and drop out. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not encouraging people to drop out, but listen, man, You don't have to be
I
so
did that, but
negative where
dude,
it's
I
just so
encourage
contagious
everyone else
now.
not to
You're
do
just
that.
making it worse for everyone else. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're all trying to survive out here in school. They love to spread their pessimism to others, turning group discussions into long complaint sessions where they list everything wrong with the school, the schedule, the teachers, the assignments, and sometimes even the people around them. They tend to dismiss the motivation, ambition, or school spirit as naive or cringe, framing anyone who tries to enjoy things as someone who just doesn't get it. Like over time, their attitude can just drain the energy out of the whole room because every conversation slowly loops back into how tired, bored, or annoyed they are with everything. And the most ironic thing is that they talk about how annoying everything is, but them talking about how annoying everything is annoying within itself. Do you know what I mean? Lastly, we have to talk about the rich kids group. I swear, the rich kids at school live in a completely different reality. And half of the time, they don't even realize how annoying they sound when they are always flexing every expensive
I never
thing
encountered
they
a rich
own.
person
Like I
in my
promise
school.
you, nobody asked. One time in class, some dude in the group was going about how stressful their family holiday wasn't as nice as last year. And I just remember thinking, I haven't even left the country in years, and they're out here complaining about luxury holidays. Okay, that literally summarizes the school rich kids group in a nutshell. Just flexing about every expensive thing they have provided by daddy's money or something.
Right.
Like, it's just so annoying. They always feel the need to flex everything they have.
Turn
My
that
dad
to a
owns a
hat.
blue Bugatti. What color is your Bugatti?
It's like they're trying to rage bait us, and it's especially infuriating when it's just completely normal to them. Cool, I know we're communists, but you don't have to rub it in our faces. And nah, that's not me being jealous. Like, cool, say that, and you got daddy's money and all of that, but broski,
Right.
you don't have to rub it in our faces.
Right, you
all
don't
the
have to
time,
rub it in
G.
people's
like, Sometimes
faces,
it just
man.
gets insufferable. Anyways, these are the most annoying school groups. I might do a part 4. Maybe check out the part 2 and the original if you
They
haven't
have money,
watched
but do you have
already.
friends
If you haven't
type
watched it
shit?
already, go
Like,
watch it again.
bro.
Thank you. Cheers.
That'll be a video actually. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like button, subscribe. If you know, be sure to subscribe to Scully, and all the videos will be. Excuse me. All the videos will be linked down in the description below, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Coffee's giving me a headache. Oh.